Hey everyone, I'm not hibernating right now, but I will be hibernating pretty soon to get some work done. I've already got about 400 equations in quantum mechanics, both English, quadratic, or with English quadratic, Shakarian, or Chandrasekharian or something, I think it is, and then modular and otherwise, or variant. So here's what I think it would look like if there was a spatial field that had inertia with it. So hold on. So this is the equation. Motion 3 minus speed minus e squared times volume minus c plus angular momentum, and it equals z spatial field. This isn't the picture that it's supposed to be, but I'm not going to show you the picture that it's supposed to be for personal reasons. I'm sure you can guess what the picture would look like. This is Joseph Cuauhtemoc Alvarez's work, who is me. And I would like for people to understand that I'm looking for a Nobel Physics Prize in this equation by itself. But in order to do so, we need to find out what motion 3 would really be. And we would need to know how to deduce speed and subtract energy squared from it. Then multiply it by volume, subtract c, and have angular momentum applied. When you do this, you will see things like this pop up, which is what it is originally formed as, sort of. It's not finished, but you will see it. That's the picture I was saying I wouldn't show, but I feel like I have to now, because you guys know how haters are. This is inertia spatial field. So if we were to just take this area right here and apply it to speed and make it go around and around and around and subtract e squared, it'll go up there, then over there, then up the middle, then times volume minus c, and that might even be the answer right there. So I might not even need angular momentum, so I might cross that off. But if I do need angular momentum, let me see if I need it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be better off with angular momentum. That I can see so far. And then plus force. It's actually either plus angular momentum or times angular momentum. And I don't know if you can actually subtract c, but if you can, that's what you have to do. Or you could subtract angular momentum, which I still think is something that you shouldn't do. Or subtract force, which is, you can subtract force, then add minus mass. Here, I'll rewrite it real quick. Just give me a minute, I gotta find a pen. Alright, so I'm going to write this down as it is. It is motion 3 minus speed minus e squared times volume, and it continues down. So we're continuing that down because I don't have any more room on the paper. I do have room on the paper. Well, times volume. See that? Minus angular, minus force, minus mass times c. And then we wind up looking something like, instead of that, this would be over here, and then force would be coming down, minus mass times c. Comes around, goes around, comes around. Back up to motion, and it continues. See? Not so hard. Then, with that being inertable spatial field, this is this. This is times volume. I wrote it kind of sloppy. And that's minus speed. And that's minus e squared. But motion 3 minus speed minus e squared times volume minus force minus mass times c. And you get the inertable spatial field that you want when you write it out. So, take time to realize that what I said on Facebook was the same thing as what I'm going to say now, and that's you can't exactly tell where the time that you'll be given to come out of where you are is, but it will expand and it will release the expansion of time. Gravity will feel a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier given the period of motion that you're in with the magnets of the world. And distance will become futile to whatever it is that it needs to be added to. So say you're traveling from somewhere in this that is in the sun to in the sun. I mean, you could wind up on Mercury for all I know. I'm not a big physicist when it comes to that stuff, but I do know that if you were going to do this, it would have almost, if not any consequences, some consequences, and then the rest would be figured out. So, if I figure it out, then I figure it out. And that's what I feel about this stuff. So, deuces.